I love weird arena shenanigans. Hockey is already a sport with a ton of personality, and with each team playing 82 games, well, there's a lot of opportunity for funky moments, and we certainly had one in yesterday's Tampa-Philadelphia game. In the first, mid-play, the power at the Wells Fargo Arena just fails. Now, this wasn't a complete blackout, there was emergency lighting as well, but especially for fans and in the concourse, it was quite dark, and they actually stopped play for about 9 minutes. They eventually decided, okay, it's bad, but we'll play through it, and by the second, some of the lighting had been restored, although some of the arena's functions, like music, commentary, and even some of the broadcast functionalities were down until later. The cherry on top for this is that before the game, the Flyers tweeted, "Bring the electricity," which I think they handled all in good fun later. Anyway, the Bolts would lose this one against the Flyers to cap off a 3-game road trip. Flyers scored first, Nick Paul tied it, but the Flyers would score 3 in a row alongside 2 empty netters to take the game 6-2. I gotta say, the Flyers are such an interesting team right now. I did not expect them to be playing meaningful games 60 games into the season, and this was big. Right now, after that game, the Flyers are tied with the Tampa Bay Lightning, 4 points with a game in hand. They're not even in a wild card spot right now. They sit 3rd in the Metro, and with a 5-point lead on the Devils. The Flyers had a pretty hot start. Everyone expected them to come back to earth. They sort of had, but not really. As of 3 days ago, before this most recent win, Money Puck had their playoff odds at 71.1%. I want to say Philly fans would have taken that going into this year, but I don't know. Should they instead be trying to focus on the rebuild? Let me know your thoughts down below.